AVB 1016 Mercy case.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
You may be seated. Okay, is it Miss or Mrs.?
Miss.
Miss Mercy, you brought this case before the court. What's going on?
Yes, so my baby daddy is just not doing his part, taking care of our twins. It's been 2 years, and it's just getting really hard doing it by myself and trying to maintain my career and everything as well.
You said twins. Are these boys, girls?
A boy and a girl, Rolls and Royce.
Okay, like the car?
Yeah,
Okay, what's the boy's name?
he's Rolls.
Rose, okay. Let's make sure I get it. And Royce is the girl.
Before we enter today's intense courtroom showdown, make sure you subscribe to the channel, like this video, and share it with someone who follows real legal drama. On this channel, we break down powerful courtroom moments into gripping documentary-style storytelling. Every case reveals truth, tension, and unexpected twists. Today's story involves twins, a struggling mother, an absent father, and allegations of hidden income. The courtroom is quiet, but emotions are building. What starts as a simple child support request slowly turns into a deeper look at social, media flexing, side hustles, and legal proof. Let's step inside the courtroom.
Okay. Royce is actually a cute name for a girl.
I like it.
Never thought about that.
When I looked at her, she just looked like a Royce to me.
Okay, all right. All right, so he's not contributing, he's not involved. Tell me the backstory, like how did the two of you get together?
Yeah, so I was actually at an after party for a concert, and he was a performing artist, and you know, a couple drinks, and you know, I became more social and decided to go express my flirtations on him, and then you know, one thing led to the next.
Okay, keep going.
Got
Lead
two
with that.
beautiful kids. He's a rapper, a local rapper though, so he's still building his career.
The hearing begins with Miss Mercy standing before the judge. She wastes no time explaining why she's here. For 2 years, she says, she has been raising twins alone, Rose and Royce, a boy and a girl. Their father, her former partner, has not been doing his part financially. Balancing motherhood and her career has become overwhelming. The judge listens carefully, confirming details about the children. 2 toddlers, 2 years old, no consistent support. Already, the absence of the father in court creates tension. He was served. He knew about today, yet his chair remains empty.
He also does like some hustling on the side as well, so
Okay.
I want a piece of that as well because he makes a good living doing that.
All right, when you say hustling, like that could be anything. Does he cut hair?
Well, I Googled a few things of like kind of what he does. So he goes to the grocery store and purchases like a lot of the same type of items. Typically like there's a lot of baking soda involved.
Okay.
And
So he's a baker.
I would say so, yeah, he bakes.
Okay.
He's pretty popular around the community too.
Oh, okay.
The judge begins digging into the backstory. How did this relationship begin? Mercy explains it started at a concert after party. He was a performing artist. Drinks were flowing. She approached him first. Attraction turned into a connection and eventually into parenthood. He's now a local rapper still building his career. But that's not the full story. According to Mercy, he also hustles on the side. That word immediately shifts the courtroom tone. The judge asks for clarification. What exactly does hustling mean? Mercy hints it's something more than music, something that may generate serious income.
So he's active in the community. All right, all
Oh,
right.
yeah.
Is this
His
a
pastries
nonprofit?
are like off the shelf. He's always selling out of his pastries. So
Oh, okay. All right. Continue.
yeah, so he's disrespectful first of all because I saw him a couple weeks ago with another chick up the block and he's not even taking care of his kids, but he has time to wine and dine her and all of this. And all I'm asking is that he just does his part for Rolls and Royce.
All right. Does he have any other children outside of Rose and Royce?
He does.
Okay, how many other
I
children?
found out about them after the fact.
When pressed further, Mercy reveals suspicious details. She says he frequently buys large amounts of baking soda from grocery stores. The judge reacts carefully, recognizing the implication without making accusations. Mercy sarcastically refers to him as a baker, claiming he sells out of his pastries in the community. The courtroom exchanges subtle humor, but the underlying message is serious. Mercy believes he earns far more than he admits. If he has extra income beyond music, she wants child support calculated from the full picture, not just the official job he claims.
But he does.
Okay, and how old are Rose and Royce? I don't think I asked
They're
you that.
2 years old.
2, all right. And these other children, are they older, younger?
Both. He's got 2 older and 1 younger.
2 older, 1 younger. So a total of 3 outside of Rose and Royce.
Correct.
Okay. When was the last time you seen him?
Oh, I saw him a couple weeks ago when he was with old girl.
Okay. Did you have him served at that time? Because I do see a return here where he was served.
He was served a week prior to that.
Okay, all right. Did you all discuss anything about whether or not he was coming to court? I mean, not that you had to, but
When I saw them, I tried to approach them, but
Then another detail surfaces. The father doesn't just have 2 children with Mercy. He has 3 more too, older and 1 younger. That makes 5 children total. The judge processes this information carefully because child support calculations must consider all dependents. Mercy admits she only found out about the other children later. The emotional frustration is visible despite having 5 children. She says he still finds time to take another woman out on dates.
it didn't, we didn't really get to discuss much about the court case.
when you approached them, what did they look like?
It wasn't anything bad. I just saw them out, so I walked up to them. I saw the girl sitting there, and she had a cute little bag, so I commented on her bag. And then she took it as a petty remark. So we got
Were
into
you being petty?
The bag was cute. It was a Telfar bag.
What did you say?
Cute. I was like, oh, this little bag is cute.
Oh, you put little in there.
It was the little, they have 3 different sizes, so it was actually the little bag.
Oh, okay. Because adding little in front of something could come off as petty.
But if she had the medium bag, I would have probably.
Mercy describes seeing him with another woman weeks earlier. She approached them, hoping to discuss support. Instead, the situation escalated over a designer bag comment. She called it a little bag, which sparked tension. What could have been a discussion about court turned into an argument. The judge questions whether they discussed the case at all. They didn't, but one fact remains. Clear he was properly served before that encounter. He knew about this court date. His absence now is a choice, and legally, the court can proceed without him.
Said, oh, this medium bag is cute.
Okay. Continue with the story.
So yeah, she didn't like what I had to say, so we got into a heated argument. So needless to say, I didn't even really get to have a conversation with my baby daddy, so I'm not sure why he's not here, but I do know that he got the papers.
Okay. All right. So did you want me to look at that?
Yes.
What you did on the Google search?
Yes, please. I've already got it opened up to the page.
Thank you. Okay, it's a lot in here. And I appreciate you being prepared and you have it all tabbed and everything for me. Oh, okay.
Prepared and determined, Mercy hands the judge printed Google searches and Instagram screenshots. Tabs organized, captions highlighted. She believes social media proves his true income. Posts showing luxury dinners, boastful captions about making 5 bands, frequent displays of money. She estimates he earns nearly $20,000 weekly. To her, the lifestyle doesn't match someone claiming to be broke. She argues that while he says he struggles financially, his online presence tells a different story. She wants the court to look beyond his official salary.
It's quite a bit in here. So baking, we'll just say baking, how much do you think he makes on a monthly basis?
I would love to find out because I keep hearing different answers, and according to him, he's always broke. According to him, he doesn't break even. He's always owing money, and but I know that to be a lie because he's wine and dining this woman. So I would maybe suspect upwards.
In what amounts? Because all you provided me were things that you pulled off of Google. It's not necessarily anything scholarly, not anything that...
The judge studies the documents carefully but draws a firm boundary. Google searches are not legal evidence. Instagram captions are not verified income statements. Social media is often exaggerated. One flashy post doesn't prove consistent earnings. Courts require documentation, tax returns, pay stubs, bank deposits. Assumptions, even logical ones, cannot determine child support amounts. The judge explains that while the posts raise questions, they don't meet the legal threshold required to increase his financial obligation.
That is grounded in fact or even law. It's just things you pulled off Google, and I see there are some pictures from an Instagram page.
So I would assume about $20K weekly is what he brings in.
All right.
Just based on, all of the stunting on the gram.
Okay. So he's one of those. He's on social media. Okay. Well, here's the thing. You said he makes about how much from his regular job?
60K.
60K. All right. So here's the thing. Yes, in some circumstances, you can order that people pay child support based on what you believe is what they're making.
Mercy insists the posts are frequent every few days he's claiming big money. But the judge explains frequency alone isn't proof. A single caption stating made 5 bands could mean anything. One-time event, studio payment, borrowed money, without consistency and documentation. The court cannot calculate higher support. The law demands numbers that can be verified and quantified over time. Emotion and suspicion cannot replace financial records.
However, the issue here is that you're basing it on an assumption. And I can't make someone pay child support based on an assumption.
Even if his caption says, how much money he's got?
Well, and here's the thing about these captions, and that's why I said, is he one of those? Because people stunt and put certain things on social media. That doesn't necessarily mean that's what it is. Like he said here, just made 5 bands. What is that? Is that a random one-time thing? Is that something that he's doing weekly? You really can't tell just by looking at these posts. It just says it for that one caption.
With no concrete evidence of additional income, the judge turns to confirmed numbers. The father's verified annual income is $60,000. That becomes the legal foundation for calculation. Because he has 5 children total, the court applies a 15% child support rate. His gross income becomes net after deductions. The math is methodical, precise, unemotional. Legal calculation replaces speculation.
Does that make sense? If you had something to show me that was more concrete on a consistent basis, maybe.
Even though they're date stamped? Because it's every 3 or 4 days he's making posts like that.
I see what you're saying. However, it's not very concrete to just say that that's what he's doing all the time. It's clear that he has a lot going on.
Except taking care of these kids.
Well, I didn't say that. Those are your words. It's clear he has a lot going on. But that one caption is the only one that I'm seeing that says any mention of an actual dollar amount.
The final figure is determined. 15% of his net monthly income equals $618. Added to that is $150 reimbursement for health insurance. Since Mercy covers both children, the total monthly obligation comes to $700. $168 for both twins. Mercy's facial reaction suggests she expected more, but the judge reminds her.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So, he was served to be here today. So he knows he was supposed to be here. So we can go ahead and place him on child support to ensure that you do start receiving some child support for the children.
Okay.
But the additional amount, we can't do that unless you come back and say, you know, he's making this much more, and you actually get something a little bit more concrete.
Okay.
Okay, does that make sense? Health insurance, who carries the children on health insurance?
I do.
Okay, how much is your health insurance?
150.
Is that for both children or just,
For both.
are you included in that?
No.
Okay, $150, all right. And you said he has 5 children total.
The judge explains that if the father returns with documentation proof of higher income or private insurance, the order can be modified. Child support isn't permanent if circumstances change. It evolves with evidence. But until someone presents solid financial records, the ruling stands. The empty chair in court represents missed opportunity. He could have shown up. He could have clarified. Instead, the decision was made without him.
Correct.
All right, so we're gonna base that off of 15%. Do you know if he has access to private health insurance?
I'm not sure.
Okay.
Maybe.
Well, if he does, the reason I ask, because if he does, then he can decide after he gets this paperwork today that he wants to come back to court and show the court proof of
he
his
ain't
actual
doing all that.
income,
Yeah.
proof of health insurance, and try to get it cheaper.
Yeah, he's not doing all that.
He might.
He didn't even bother to show up today.
Well, he didn't. I mean, obviously, I'm looking at an empty chair, but you'll be surprised. Some people do come back, especially when you start speaking about.
The courtroom atmosphere softens as the legal portion concludes. Mercy secures official support for her twins, even if it's lower than she hoped. The judge emphasizes that speculation cannot replace documentation. In family court, numbers matter more than narratives. Social media flexing may look convincing, but the law requires proof that can withstand scrutiny.
Money. Okay? So, giving him credit for the other 3 children that he has, his child support would be based on 15% of his income. You understand what I mean by that?
Yes.
Okay. So, do you have any questions about that? Is that a no?
Just maybe what the dollar amount is.
Okay. Oh, I was getting to that.
Oh, okay.
I was getting to that. Okay. So, based on 15% of his gross income, based on $60,000 a year, is $5,000. His net is $4,120.17. 15% of that would.
This case highlights a modern issue: Instagram lifestyles versus legal reality. Online images can project wealth, success, and constant cash flow. But in court, perception collapses without paperwork. Mercy believed the posts told the truth. The judge required more. 2 different worlds collided: digital image and documented income.
Be $618 plus the $150 reimbursement brings it to $768 per month, and that's for both kids.
Okay.
Why did you look like that? You
I
look
thought
like you
that
went
was
down.
for each kid.
No, it's
okay.
based on his income. Each kid would well exceed
I'm gonna
what
find
it
out
is.
the rest of his income because I know.
Well, I mean, if you find it out and you bring something in here, it's credible, it's something that I can actually quantify. Like if you bring in
5 children, 1 absent father, twins caught in the middle. The ruling may not have exposed hidden hustles, but it secured monthly support based on what could be proven. And in court, proven facts outweigh viral impressions. The case ends not with explosive revelations, but with structured accountability.
receipts of, when I say receipts, I'm talking about the things that you brought in already on Instagram, and it's showing something consistent, like I'm making $5,000 every 2 weeks. Well, we can quantify that, right?
Okay.
That's $10,000 a month. So you multiply that over a course of a year, You see what I'm saying? Something a little bit more concrete. So, do you have any questions about anything?
No.
Okay. All right. If there's nothing further, then.
And just like that, the hearing is dismissed. Another courtroom. Story reminding us that evidence drives outcomes, not assumptions. If you enjoyed this full breakdown, make sure to subscribe, like this video, and share it with others who follow real courtroom documentaries. Drop your thoughts in the comments. Do you think social media should count as income evidence? For brand deals or sponsorship inquiries, contact arhabshahid8@gmail.com. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next courtroom story.